The dark system is a lie, but we've all been there, right? You're grinding your rank in Mobile Legends, having a massive win streak, feeling unstoppable, and then suddenly, switch flips. Feeders, AFK teammates, trolls, then your glorious win streak instantly collapses into a soul-crushing lose streak. Today, we're exposing the truth behind ML's dark system. We'll break down how this myth ruins your in-game decisions, so stop blaming the system and start applying these reality checks today. Timestamps below. Ask any ML players about the dark system and they'll tell you it's a built-in curse. They believe it's a hidden algorithm designed to sabotage your win streaks, handing you troll teammates, and ruining your matchmaking. To them, every bad game is a proof that the system is rigged. But here is the hard truth. It doesn't exist. Mobile Legends isn't out here to get you. The community just exaggerates their experiences because it is much more easier to blame an invisible system than to accept a simple fact that losing is a natural part of the game. But the dark system? It's just a psychological crutch. The real dark system isn't in the game's code. It's in your head. Think about it. When you log in, your mindset is fresh and your hopes are high. But the moment you hit a speed bump, a bad rotation, a missed opportunity, your mindset fractures. You go on and tilt. You start looking for small mistakes to hyper-fixate on, and suddenly, you are exploding on your teammates. You aren't fighting an algorithm, you are fighting your own negativity bias. But there is a way to fix this, and it starts with cutting out the external noise. If you search Mobile Legends right now, your feed will be flooded with videos blaming the dark system, with creators pointing out bad teammates and a losing streak as undeniable proof. But you need to avoid this propaganda. The dark system isn't an algorithm, it's a mindset of doubt pushed by popular creators because negativity generates views. Analytically speaking, every match starts as a 50-50. Winning comes down to skill, synergy, and adapting to your team. If you lose, it rarely means that the game is rigged against you. It usually just means that the enemy team was better coordinated. In solo queue, you will encounter completely different playstyles every match. If you refuse to adapt to them with choosing your own and one and only favorite hero, you will lose. And you will convince yourself that the game is out to get you. But remember that most of the time, the feeder on your team is just a normal player having a bad game. A guy that can drop 20 kills in the previous match can easily go 2 and 6 in the next, just because of a bad team synergy. It happens. But here is the danger from it. If you drag that frustration of a loss into the next game, you become the exact problem you are complaining about. You stop playing to rank up and you start playing to lose. You become the dark system yourself. But don't just take my word for it, let's look at a game. We are analyzing a specific match that most players would consider me as a dark system player. If you've reached this far in the video, you already know how chaotic these rank resets can be. So hit subscribe for my suffering, it helps the channel out. It started like any normal rank reset from Mythic to Epic. I was fully expecting a relaxed, fun game like perfect for background footage. I picked CC as the jungler and to mess around, but the game had other plans. About a minute and 40 seconds in, my Wi-Fi completely turned against me, like my signal dropped. Then the reconnecting screen became like my worst enemy. I was fighting the server more than the enemy team. I died twice to lag, but as a veteran, you learn not to tilt. I didn't type in chat, I didn't feed on purpose just to end things more quickly. I just played defensive and anchored my team. And somehow we forced a quick surrender of the enemy team and I ended up silver. Not the carry, but definitely not the deadweight na panso, diba? Basically, one rigged match wasn't enough for me, so I locked in for another one.
One more game, no more, no less!
So the next game, I chose my main hero, being Saber, in the XP lane. Having 1,000 matches under my belt, I was ready to dominate the enemy team. But immediately, the internet issues returned, so I loaded in late. I tried to contest Julian, but my level and gold were at a disadvantage, and basically, I got deleted. Practically, when you're losing, pride gets you killed. And adaptability keeps you alive. So, I shifted my strategy to a purely defensive one. I rushed Rose Gold Meteor specifically to survive Julian's burst. And it wasn't pretty, I still had deaths.
Let me tell you something, let me tell you something! Let me tell you something! Let me tell you something!
By swallowing my pride, playing for the team, and building items to survive the exact threats in front of me, we turned a rig match into a win. So, I might have the lowest score on the board, but I walked away with a gold medal, so sometimes surviving is the real victory. Moving on to how to actually win in ML. Hey, you! Yes, you! Clicking the timestamps to skip. Go back! Like, yawa naman. Watch the explanations first, okay? Anyways, in every rigged game you encounter, it's best to think positive, not negative. That's a loser's mindset. If you want to actually win, you have to realize that no game is completely useless. You might be at a massive disadvantage, but there is always a tactical way to win. So, follow these general rules. So number 1, swallow your pride. I see players going 0 and 3, hopelessly behind gold and trying to rush Skypiercer as their first item. Like, why? It's completely useless when you are lacking behind. The solution to this is building for the reality of the match, not the fantasy. If you are losing, build defense items. Analyze the specific threat that is killing you and counter it, like use Asena's shield for burst mages and etc. for other situations. Survive to the late game, then once everyone is at full items maxed out, then you can sell the defense to burst them down. Then, secondly, is clean up your server. Like, a lot of people ignore the report button because they think it does nothing. Change that mindset. Like, don't report just because you're mad. Report the 012 feeders. Report the chat spammers. You are playing in a closed server region. If you don't report toxic players today, they will end up on your team tomorrow. So consider it as a tactical cleansing. And here is the reality check that you need to remember to have leaving this video, that there is no dark system. There's only a dark mindset. Sure, we can crack some jokes about the dark system, but this system is exactly what you let it be. If you blame the server, your teammates, you will lose. Mobile Legends is a team game, so remember that. If this video changed how you look at the new rank reset, click the like button. And also, I want to hear from your worst dark system experiences, but more on focus on re-evaluating them in this new mindset. Also, if you want to join the Discord server where we can grow as a community, the link is in the description. So stop blaming the system and I'll see you in the next one.